I'm about done with this gray, guys. I'm about to color it. Quarantine, better hurry up and get over with. Hi friends, it's me again. My name is Satin Myers, author of the Calm and Disorderly blog, and I'm also a mom here on YouTube trying out fun stuff that I'm not supposed to be doing because I'm too old and lame. Thank you for coming. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you'll get notifications for when I post new videos. Today I'm just having a moment. I'm all like sad and down and feeling lame and feeling not cute, and so I just wanted to kind of talk to you all a little bit about that and put on some makeup so that I can start feeling a little bit hot and not so much like Pigeon Lady off Home Alone 2. I'm gonna take these glasses off, get some contacts in, and get started. Okay, we're back and I'm already looking a lot hotter. Just kidding. I'm looking a lot higher because my contact lenses make me have red eyes. So first, I'm gonna put on some primer. This primer is, I don't know if you can see that. Oh wait, it doesn't work like that because I don't have autofocus. What am I doing? I don't know, they do it on YouTube. It's called this Wish Botanical Primer. Got it in a subscription box like everything else that I own, and I don't even know what it's supposed to do. I just put it on because that's what everyone else on YouTube does. So yeah, here we go. So basically what's been going on with me is that I am prone to getting depressed and getting like sad about things that aren't real. I know that many of you know what I'm talking about. It's just like this thing that I have had since I was an adult, pretty much since, well, let's just say for my whole life I've had this. Just being prone to having bouts of sadness and depression. What has brought this on right now is the fact that I can't go anywhere other than like to the grocery store when I need to get some gas or whatever, and I can't see anyone. So namely my husband, he works out of state, and I won't see him for another 3 weeks. I haven't seen him for about a month, and I won't see him for about another 3 weeks. And also I don't have a routine right now, so I'm not going to work in the mornings, so I don't have any reason to put my makeup on, fix my hair, even like get dressed. This is like 99% of us in the US right now, so I know that many of you can understand that. I've also been struggling with feeling like, why am I here? And like I'm not qualified. What am I doing here? What am I doing on YouTube? What am I doing on Facebook? What am I doing writing a blog? Nobody cares. I'm nobody. And why would anyone want to listen to me? Like, I have this voice in my head that's just like, you're literally the biggest idiot. No one cares. You look like a fool. And that's been a voice in my head for as long as I can remember. It's just been a thing that whenever I was going to school, like going to college, everything. With my friends, with my family, anytime I talk or anytime I do anything, I feel like stupid. But those basic things like talking to people and stuff now, I've pretty much got that under control for the most part. I still feel like an idiot sometimes. But with my blog and with YouTube, there's such a sea of people doing what I'm doing. I don't think they're doing exactly what I'm doing because most of them are hot like 20-year-olds who know what they're doing with makeup. And I'm just over here like playing, and I'm not a makeup, I just want like person. I just like to do makeup, and I feel like it's boring to watch someone talk if they're not doing anything. So if I find something else to do, I'll do it. For the most part, I've been able to kind of like nix the stuff like stop being vain, you're not an idiot, no one cares that much about what you're saying or doing, to think that you're an idiot. But when you put yourself out there like I have done with my blog, with my YouTube page, with my Facebook page, you know, I've shared some pretty dark stuff in my blog. If you haven't read it, my blog is calmanddisorderly.com. I'll leave the link below. I've shared some really dark parts of my life, and in the beginning I was so kind of down and I needed an outlet really badly. So my family doesn't want to hear stories about what people have done to me, bad things that people have done to me. People don't want to hear that. People who love you don't want to hear that. And it's hard for them to hear the details, and it's hard for them to know what to say. They don't know how to respond to it. They don't know how to comfort me, and they want to comfort me. They want to fix it. That's their, you know, when you hear someone tell you something that someone's done to them, you want to fix it, and there's no fixing it. So all I need is to like get it out. But I just kept noticing every time I tried to get it out, people were almost traumatized right along with me because they don't understand it, and it's scary, and it makes you angry. You know, my husband doesn't want to hear about, you know, what men did to me whenever I was a kid. He loves me, and it breaks his heart. So I can't keep putting that on him, and I can't keep putting, you know, I was in a abusive marriage, and I can't put those details. He knows, my friends know, but there are details that are dark things, specific events, things that he did to me that I'm carrying, that I can't share. I can't share it with other people. And so what I decided to do was start a blog, essentially a diary that is public. And I thought, I will find, if the people around me can't really handle this stuff, then I will find people who can. And if they want to read it, then they can read it, and if they don't like it, they don't have to read it. And so in the beginning, I was just so desperate for like someone to hear me, and someone to read it, and someone to validate me and say that is absolutely awful, but at the same time be able to handle it. So like a stranger can read my story and validate me and say that is disgusting and you didn't deserve that, and I'm still okay. Like they're not traumatized by it too. So I was so desperate to have an outlet that I didn't care. I didn't really think about how stupid I felt or how foolish I felt for putting my business out there. Fast forward to this year, and those thoughts definitely creep in. Like what are you doing? Why would you put that disgusting, you know, personal stuff out there for the world to read? You sound like an idiot, and like you sound foolish, and like you're a freaking nutcase. And it creeps in on me. And then that leads to, what are you doing giving people advice? Like you don't have any right to give people advice. You're nobody. You're not a psychiatrist. You're not a counselor. You're just a 30-something mom who doesn't know shit about shit. And so those thoughts just creep in and creep in and creep in until you can see me. I won't post very much. And I won't interact much with people like on my Facebook page. And every time I'll come up with a video, like an idea for a video, I'm like, oh, that would make such a cool idea. And I'm like, no one wants to see that. This side of me is like, no one wants to see that. No one cares about that. And you look like a fool. So I have to fight that. It's so like, and so whenever I'm kind of down is when it's like opens the back door for these people, these like thoughts to come in. These thoughts just come running in the back door, like they've been playing outside all day and they like need some Kool-Aid to drink. They're hot and they're like, hey, by the way, you're an idiot. No one gives a shit about what you're saying. Everyone thinks you're crazy. And like, you need to shut that shit down before, like, damage control now, quickly, hurry. And the thing is, those voices are me, and those voices are me sabotaging myself. So this is getting a little bit deep here, but I have always sabotaged myself. Right before anything good ever happened to me, I always find a way to talk myself out of doing it. You guys, I'm an artist. I've said that a million times, and I don't share my artwork. I don't really know why I don't share my artwork, but I don't. I will eventually for some reason. I guess it's because when people see my artwork, they forget about me, kind of. Like my artwork just outshines me, and I'm like, no, you stay over there. This isn't about you. So yeah, so I've had many opportunities to do some great things and to put myself out there, and every single time I close that door because I'm scared of failure. Yeah, I said it. I'm scared of failure. And you know, we're all scared of failure, I think, but some people are just crazy enough to try anyway, to push forward anyway. And I've never been crazy enough to push past these feelings of feeling like an idiot. And you know, the thoughts that creep in work. Like they convince me to just quit, basically. And this time I'm not gonna let that nonsense get to me. Like, I'm just not going to. It is hard. It's hard to say, I'm not listening to you. I'm going to keep on the road that I was on and keep on with the plans that I had whenever I started all this. And I'm not going to let this bullshit convince me to give up on something that I'm trying to do. Because why? So I'm going to keep on putting on this purple ass eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is really pretty, by the way. I don't wear this out in public, like this bright of a purple. I probably would in the evenings, but not in the daytime. And I haven't been out in the evenings in God knows when, because I don't go on dates because my husband doesn't live here. So cool. This is the palette that I got. Oh wait, I have to bring it back here. I keep forgetting. It is the Dominique Cosmetics, and I got it in subscription box because that's where I get all my makeup, and we all know that I don't buy makeup. Actually, I did just buy, no, it wasn't makeup. It was called Bum Bum Cream. You guys have probably heard of it. It's from Sole de Gio, I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I just ordered some. It's just lotion, but it's supposed to smell like summer and happiness. And so I thought, I mean, I need some of that in my life right now. So I ordered some of that, but I don't really ever order makeup. I have a subscription box to a subscription to Ipsy and a subscription to FabFitFun, but that's where all makeup comes from. And then some from Walmart. Like, I buy some from Walmart whenever I'm out if I see something that I just have to have. So essentially what I'm saying is that I am not, even if it's just for me and I have to do this for myself, if I never get another view on YouTube, if I never have another person read an article in my blog, if I never have another person like anything that I post on Facebook, this is for me. Because my whole entire life I have had opportunities that I have let slip away because of fear, and I'm just really tired of doing that. I have a lot to offer, and that's hard to say. It's hard to say good things, hard to say nice things. I am just really tired, and I do have a lot to offer. I'm a good person, I'm a smart person, and I am a caring person. So I'm gonna quit letting this bullshit hold me back. And you know what? What's the worst that can happen is people don't like my shit and they don't watch it and they don't read it and they don't give a shit about it, and that's okay. It's okay. Honestly, I've asked myself that, like, what am I so afraid of? What am I so afraid of, like, failing? What will happen if nothing ever comes of these things that I'm trying to do? And the truth is, absolutely nothing will happen, because my family's still gonna love me, and I'm still gonna be who I am, and my kids are still gonna love me. It doesn't take anything away from me. It's an experience. It's an experience that I'm having that I wanted to have. I always wanted to make some YouTube videos. I always wanted to, like, share my story of survival, and here I am doing it. So it's all about the experience, and so if nothing ever comes from it, I still didn't fail because I still got the experience. And we're about to bust out some of this on the lower lash line because that's what they do on YouTube, and also it covers up my wrinkles, so that's cool. So anyways, how are you guys doing during the quarantine? Like, we're almost out of it. My town is lifting a lot of the restrictions tomorrow, which is May the 4th. I know there's still some states and cities that are, like, on lock, but how are you doing? Like, are you about to go crazy? Or I have some friends who are dying to get out because they're extroverts, and so they're like, they need to be around people, they need to talk to people, they need to mingle, so it's like driving them completely batty. Not me. I'm good with staying at home. But I do want to be able to go and do what I want when I want. I don't like to tell what to do. I just finished watching the R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly. You guys, why is that guy not in prison? Well, I guess he is in prison now. I watched part 1 and part 2, and I think he is in prison actually now. They're waiting for his trial, but he did this for 30 years. What do y'all think? Have y'all watched it? I'm gonna cut a bitch with these. Just kidding, I'm just gonna watch some more Netflix with these. The Innocence Files is really good if you haven't seen that. It's a tearjerker. It really is. Like, it'll get you right in the feels. It's so sad. It's about people who have been put in prison for stuff that they didn't do, and that, you know, law enforcement just completely ignoring the evidence that they were innocent because it made them look better to have someone in jail. Didn't matter if it was the right person or not. Anyway, it's really sad. Do those wings match? I don't think they do, but I don't think it really matters, does it? It's fine. No one gives a shit about that. Like, here I am. I'm like, no one gives a shit. Stop acting like that. I think a little bit of that is okay. Like, to keep you in check a little bit of reminder, like, oh, my hair looks like garbage and it's dirty. a little reminder that's like, hey, quit being so vain, no one gives a shit. I feel like that is okay. Sometimes I think some people could really do with a little check of that sometimes. But too much of a good thing. It's like a little balance. It's like check yourself, but don't wreck yourself. You know? Okay, we're gonna use this little bronzer. That probably isn't dark enough because I've been out in the sun a lot. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, why am I opening my mouth? I don't know. Okay, we're cutting that. I'm gonna blend it better, I promise. It looks so unblended in the monitor, which is what you guys are gonna see, but in real life it doesn't look that bad, or maybe it does, I don't know. I always like to like narrow my forehead, so this is like really wide, so I always kind of like put a little here to make it look like it covers the back more than it does, instead of being like a wide like front of a Lincoln Navigator. There we go, I think. Don't judge me. Get rid of that little fat pocket right there. Oh, that's another thing, you guys. I am 60 days gluten-free. Actually, more like 63 days gluten-free now, because on May 1st I was gluten-free for 60 days. And I do feel better physically. I don't think the weight loss is there that I kind of hoped for and expected. There is some weight loss, but it's not like what I hoped for. But I do feel better. My skin is better. My skin is softer on my arms. I have these like, you probably can't see them. No, you can see. There's one little spot. It's hard to see. Anyway, I'm gonna make another video about that. A little bit of mascara. This mascara is good, you guys, but it is clumpy. You gotta really be careful with it. See what I mean? It's very like spidery. If you can get those little things separated, then it looks pretty good. Because it does like lift, but it's some bullshit, honestly. Okay, I don't really like to put mascara on my bottom lashes. I don't really know why. It just doesn't seem to do anything for me. Probably wrong about that, but I'm gonna use my fingers because I don't have anything here to. And lipstick. So here is the finished look. Like greasy hair, but the face is acceptable. That's what I'm going for today. Like Netflix and chilled just a little. I'm about done with this gray, guys. I'm about to color it. Quarantine, better hurry up and get over with. Thank you for coming by, for watching the video. This video wasn't really about like the makeup or doing anything silly. It was just about like talking to you about how I'm feeling and basically affirmation to myself, that I'm telling myself I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up, because look what I just did. I just made another video and I can do this. So I appreciate your support so much. You don't even understand, and I can't really explain it. I hope that I'm giving something to you, but just know that you're giving something to me. And I hope that you have a great day, and I hope to see you next time. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button on the video. That helps me to be seen and helps other people to find me on YouTube. So I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.